Well, we got another holiday coming up, don't we, Teresa?
We sure do.
Yes, and that would be called Labor Day. We have a lot of Labor Days in our life, though, don't we?
Yes, we do.
You know, I love Memorial Day. My children's father and I used to love Memorial Day because the kids were in school. They didn't let the kids out. So we had like a day we could just kind of go and do whatever we wanted to do. So that was fun. And of course, all about our military, all these incredible grave sites that you can go and visit. And of course, we love the 4th of July because we get fireworks. Yes, we got our freedom to watch these fireworks. And Labor Day, we're celebrating the right to work and earn our living. And that's a beautiful thing too. So usually Labor Day means a crowd's going to be around. So I'm going to share with y'all a roasted potato salad recipe that is 5 pounds of potatoes, y'all. So it's going to feed a crowd. But like I said, there's usually a crowd around on Labor Day. So I'm gonna, well, I don't see my tablespoon there, but we're gonna need about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. May need a little bit more. So we're just gonna stir our potatoes around and get that olive oil all over them. I love this big pan. I love it. I love it. This is what I make my Thanksgiving cornbread dressing in. It's about the only container that's big enough to do it all. All right, I've got a teaspoon of salt. So you see that you want to use the oil first, so it'll help stick. Black pepper and garlic. Thank you, Therese.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to lay our potatoes out on a cookie sheet. And you can see we've got it tinfoiled. Okay. Yeah, I think so, because we're going to need to just do a single layer.
Paula, you are going to need to spray this. I did not spray this. I don't know if you need to, but I always.
Yeah, because you know, would you do it since my hands are oily, please? Yeah, because sometimes it'll just like pull the tinfoil will stick sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know what tinfoil tastes like when you get it in a filling?
Ooh.
Make your hair stand up. Yes, that's perfect, Teresa.
That feeling just.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know if they put those kind of fillings in our head anymore. But they used to be silver.
Ooh.
And when the tinfoil meets, your hair stands up. Okay, Teresa, these are ready to go in the oven.
Perfect.
And we're going to cook those until they're a light toasty brown and done. There's nothing worse than a semi-done potato.
What do you think we should start? 25?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. Okay, while our potatoes are cooking, I'm gonna start down here with some onions, and we're gonna need these to go in the sauce, the blue cheese sauce that we're gonna cover our roasted potatoes with. All right, so I'm gonna cook them in like a half a stick of butter. And I'm gonna get them going, and then I'm gonna cut it down on simmer. And believe it or not, I'm gonna let this cook for about 30 minutes. So there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and start looking for the lid because it takes me a minute to find it. I'm still looking. I'm looking. I wish I had a special drawer just for lid. Okay, we're getting those onions saturated in that butter. And like I said, 30 minutes covered. But you'll want to come back and stir it occasionally. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that down. And then I'm going to come over here and mix together what we're going to need to go into those onions. And that's 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Now I love warm potato salad. I'll cook my cubed potatoes up and immediately mix up my dressing for it and take it straight to the table. So therefore my family likes warm potato salad. So this potato salad can be served either refrigerated or as soon as it comes out of the oven. If you're like me and like a warm dish. But if you're making this for Labor Day, for a crowd, you'll definitely want to do it ahead of time. That doesn't look like much dressing, does it? For a 5-pound bag of potatoes, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'm putting in a 5-ounce container of blue cheese crumbles. And this dish also has, you know, horseradish in it. So that looks good, doesn't it? Looks like that would be good on a baked potato. Or put a spoonful of it on a hot charcoal steak. Yum. Eddie and I was talking this morning, and I want to do a show of just sauces. So if y'all have a favorite sauce out there, let me hear from you. Because if you want to share it, I will help you share it. I'm a sauce girl. I love sauces. Honey mustard, potato sauce, you name it, and I love it, especially if it's got mayonnaise in it. All right, you see we got those steaming on very low. The potatoes probably have, the potatoes probably have about 15 more minutes. Our potatoes are done, y'all, but they didn't have nearly enough salt because I only used a half a teaspoon of salt for 5 pounds of potatoes. So that is not much. All right, I'm going to turn our onions up. And I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar in our onions. And we're going to cook that until the vinegar evaporates. And that won't take but a minute or two. So we need to let these cool just a little bit. And water, you know, when you put a lid on your food, it's gonna collect the water that's in the product that you're cooking, like onions contain water. So the vinegar has evaporated, and just the natural water that the onion had in it is the only thing left. All right, so I'm gonna turn that off and bring my True Blue stainless steel bowl. All right, it's cooled off enough that I can hold the sheet. This is the beautiful part about tinfoil. All I have to do is wipe around the sides and it's clean. Okay. They kind of shrink down, don't they?
They do.
It doesn't look nearly like it did before. So we got our mayonnaise, our sour cream, our horseradish, our blue cheese. And now we're gonna add our onions to our dressing. This will totally be a different potato salad than you've probably ever served before. Oh yeah, I see the butter that kind of hung around our onions in there. All right. If you don't like blue cheese, you might not like this. So you can always substitute something else besides blue cheese. You know, gosh, what other kind of cheese do you think would be good, y'all, in place of the blue? Eddie is a cheese expert. To me, Eddie buys.
You do goat?
I wouldn't, because I don't eat goat cheese, but you know.
See, I just eat blue cheese.
Like I said, Eddie's the cheese connoisseur here. He comes home with all different kind of cheeses that I really don't purchase. All right, I'm going to clean that bowl out. Now, the recipe tells you to serve it immediately. If you want it warm, or refrigerate it if you've got plans to serve it later. All right, who wants a taste?
Me.
Oh my gosh, so good. So good, Teresa.
Is it?
Get your fork.
It's a very unique.
It's very different.
And
And
but I love blue cheese.
yes, the blue cheese is not that strong. Isn't that yummy?
Yeah, and it isn't that strong, which is
Yeah,
nice.
no.
That's a nice.
All right, but I think I'm going to add a little more black pepper to it because I consider this to be an adult potato salad.
Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah, I don't think children are going to be too much into this.
They won't be lining up.
No, so
Unless they really, you know.
I'm going to go a little heavier with the black pepper. And if you wanted to pretty this up, some chopped chives would be beautiful in there. And chives give it that kind of onion flavor. So that's the only thing that I would add to it. Besides my lips and my teeth. Oh gosh, it's so good. So that's it. I hope y'all think about using this for Labor Day if you're planning on serving a crowd. And of course, you can always half or even quarter this recipe. There we go. Happy Labor Day. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.